Just west of downtown Miami, it's a rainy Florida night, and the roof is closed at Marlins Park. Tonight we start the week with the first of a two-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Jose Arena gets the ball for Miami in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, take a look at the numbers. ERA just a little bit under 4.0 on the season for this guy last year. He's a better pitcher than that, and I'm sure he'd like to get off to a much better start and get that ERA somewhere in the low to mid threes. We'll see if he can start that in this one here.
So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch is taken for ball one as we're underway tonight in South Florida. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now the 2-1. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Soft liner to the left side. And there's one down now. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's Mookie Betts, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. One out, nobody on. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
The 1-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Up around the face.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Hanley Ramirez would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Brinson. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Brian Johnson, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
So striding forward now, number 2. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Three and 1 to the Marlins middle infielder. The 3-1 pitch. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Into the box, Michael Lee. As he'll take a look at ball one.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's a high pop-up. Holt is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. D-Row, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 3. He stands in for the first time in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Johnson, a 6'4 lefty. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In now, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Up next from Miami, Derek Dietrich. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But 2 in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the 2-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 2-0 Miami. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Hanley Ramirez.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Check swing grounder to the right side. Reined in. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And over at first base in this one today is the guy that can pick it with the best of them. And I can't overstate that enough. As a former middle infielder, when you could close your eyes and throw it over to first base knowing it was getting picked out of the grass or picked out of the dirt, man, what a comfortable feeling.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 0-2 once more. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swung on but fouled off to the left.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit to third. Anderson scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Two out, nobody on. Softly on a line to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail things here 2-0. And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Called a strike on the inside part of the plate, 2-1. The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Hanley Ramirez. You think he can handle first? I do. He came up as a shortstop. He's also dabbled at third base. Big time power, but soft hands over at the one bag.
Ready now for the Marlins, Brian Holiday, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box now, Jose Arena, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Ramirez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Stepping in, number 2. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Ball 2 now.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Now the 3-0 offering, and he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ready to take his hacks again, Nate Walker, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a strike.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Changeup in for a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
2 down, runners at first and second. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a two-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogaerts has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Striding in for Boston, Blake Swihart. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, second baseman, Brock Holt.
So striding in, Brock Holt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Holt is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. A little roller toward the hole. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 61, Ryan Johnson.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Brian Johnson. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now at the plate, Michael Lee.
For the Marlins,
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-1. Fouled off. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, number 3. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 1 out, nobody on.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Little dribbler down the line. But that one rolls foul. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Outside in a full count, 3-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Hit on the ground out to short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
You know, I think he's having a hard time with that curveball right now, and that's part of the reason why he struggled early on in the start. It's so important to have command of those secondary pitches, or hitters just start sitting on the hard stuff.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Popped him up. Holt calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Settling in now, Derek Dietrich. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll dive back in. And another snap throw to the bag. And the runner back. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball in there for a called strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he'll be back in standing up. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Marlins leave one as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Here's Xander Bogaerts now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
First pitch on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Tries to dump this one out to left. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Here's Mookie Betts. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set and the 0-1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
Here's J.D. Martinez, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bogaerts over at second. Betts on at first with nobody out. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. In his career, Ramirez has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, beautiful dive to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More to come from Marlins Park right after this. Now in the box, Lewis Brinson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Lewis Brinson.
First pitch on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Brian Holiday will be next. High and deep to right. Betts looking up. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot for Lewis Brinson. Second home run early in the year as the Marlins have taken a 3-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
In now, Brian Holiday. Simply off the slider too low, ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Clears this one over toward first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The pitcher, number 62, Jose Molina.
Coming to the plate now, the pitcher for the Marlins, Jose Arena. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope,
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. Popped him up. Ramirez waits on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, number 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 2. It was a walk in his last trip. Now the pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hey. 1-1 to the Marlins leadoff hitter. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Nate Walker.
Into the box, Nate Walker, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. high fly ball out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
And that ends the inning. But the Marlins tack on one more courtesy of the solo home run. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Miami. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Good. 0-2 now. Benintendi, 23 years old. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This is line to left. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Blake Swihart. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Well, in my opinion, this one all came down to the catcher's footwork on that throw. That was just perfect. You have to use your feet to get your body into a good throwing position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base runner.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. The 2-0 on the way. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Standing in, Michael Lee. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he just misses with a curveball. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Now the 1-0. Turned on down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
Into the box now, number 3. He'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Marcus Walden will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Marcus Walden.
Brian Anderson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. First and second here with nobody out. And he takes strike 2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. None out, runners at first and second. Line drive to left. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Standing in now, Derek Dietrich, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Martinez. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI, as the runner from third tags up. Throw won't get him.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
2 balls, no strikes to the Miami center fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Holiday. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. Runner back standing. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 home. In there. Now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
The 1-1 home. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, I don't know about that pitch selection right there, D-Roy. You have a base open with the pitcher on deck. Not very good pitching right there.
Dan, as a guy who hit 8th in the National League a time or two, nothing's more difficult than to try and mind meld with the pitcher and come up with a game plan when you know you got the pitcher on deck.
Nope.
Shocking that he was coming after him right there in that big spot, and he paid the price.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Skied into very shallow right. Betts has a read on it, and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their baseball in Miami? We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Here's Brock Holt now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He was a 9th round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-1 the count now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. To short. Walker comes up with it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Eduardo Nunez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 10, Eduardo Nunez.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The windup and the 0-1.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And that one just missed outside. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
The 3-0. 3-1 the count now.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Walker takes it in. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Next up for the Red Sox, Mookie Betts. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bogaerts is off at first with 2 away. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bogaerts rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit now stands at 5.
Great piece of hitting here. Men on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Now batting.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Here's Hanley Ramirez.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
And that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
This game is unbelievable sometimes, Dan. There's a bullet knock right there. You're expecting an RBI. He almost hit it too good. He can't even score.
Boy, too good is it, Mark. This is one right here. It just kind of gets out to the outfield. It's so quick that the runner not able to score from second base.
Into the box, Andrew Benintendi. Bullet back up the middle. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Marlin error, and a couple of men left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Marlins lead it 6-2. Joe Kelly enters to do the pitching
Now
in the
pitching
bottom
for
of the
Red
6th.
Sox, number 56, Joe Kelly.
Back to the top of the Miami lineup now, and stepping in number 2. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Number 2.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Behind 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Nate Walker will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch. 0-1 the count. Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Line drive to left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Michael Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and they're going to call this a home run. And now hold everything here. We're going to have a conference down that first base line, as there may be some discussion as to whether or not this was really a fair ball. And you can see the umpires pointing down the right field line. We may have a situation here where they'll need to go and review whether or not this was really a home run. And that's precisely what's going to happen, as we'll give you a look on our monitors here. All right, the review looks like it's over. Was there indisputable video evidence? Yes, it's a foul ball after all. So take the home run off the board, and there's an instance where the video review got it right. Now the 2-1 pitch. Ball even at 2-2. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Missed with a slider. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Still 1-2. The next 1-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Into the box now, Blake Swihart. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Brock Holt.
Digging in now, Brock Holt. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail here. It's 6-2. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, number 3. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And a neck-high fastball that time. The 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And he fouls this one off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
He stays alive, still 2-2.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
The 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
Popped him up. Bet's coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. With that, the Marlins get a good start to the inning with their leadoff man aboard.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Nobody out, runner on first. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is taken. Ball 3.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
A runner at first with no outs here. This pitch is popped up. Holt is calling for it. 1 away.
the left fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Stepping in, Derek Dietrich earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Runners going. Pitch outside. The throw. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. A man at third with one away. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. High in the air down the right field line. Betts is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Miami. They lead it 6-2. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Nick Whitgren will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cameron Maben will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Christian Vasquez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Here's the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Whitgren has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Here's a look at the final line for the Marlins starting pitcher. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Bases are empty, one man out. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 8th inning here from South Florida as you get a look at the line score to this point. The hometown Marlins leading this one as they look to send this crowd home happy. Here's Mookie Betts. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1 now to Mookie. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Swing and a ground ball to third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Keith Hembry will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Keith Hembry.
At the plate, Ryan Holiday to start things out here for the Marlins with Cameron Maybin to follow on deck.
Ryan Holiday.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no
And a
strike.
curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. And a fastball just a bit up. Hembry playing here in his age 29 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that one right down Main Street. Now the pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maven.
Here's Cameron Maven now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sent on the ground out to second. Holt over to his left. Throw on to first takes care of Maven, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, number 2. He's 2 for 3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Outside, 2-1.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Betts, still ranging back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
The batter, number 7, shortstop.
Stepping in now, Nate Walker. Now here's another one. Again, belted to deep right. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. And we've seen 4 round trippers from these guys so far. Dan, D-Row, what do you make of all this?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ready with the 1-2. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Marlins 8 and the Red Sox 2. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Dietrich looks up. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they cut the gap a bit, it's now an 8-3 ball game.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa. Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Hanley Ramirez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Tazawa, originally from Japan, of course. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike. One out, nobody on. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
Up next for the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Into the box, Rafael Devers. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. They stay away with the forkball, but then fall behind here 2-0. Oh, and here's a slider that's ruled a ball. 3-0 now. Blake Swihart would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Yes. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Yes. takes a knee-high fastball. There's ball 4.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Blake Swihart. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Lifted down the line in left. Dietrich is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
8-3 tonight. The Fish jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Arena gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Brian Johnson was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Red Sox, 3 runs on 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.